Hello, Aries. Welcome to your weekly reading. This will be for the week of the 9th to the 15th of September. The 15th is my birthday, so that's exciting. But anyway, let's see how this week impacts you guys. All right. Immediately, we have a leg up, calling for you to not be afraid to rely on others. You don't have to do everything by yourself. I know you're an Aries. You are a natural leader. All right. You are like you're kind of like the top zodiac sign, the first zodiac sign. So it kind of reminds me of like the firstborn child, whether you kind of take on the leadership role or, end up being kind of a bossy boots. That's fine. But this week, you don't have to be. Allow yourself to trust in others, to be able to rely on others at this time because they might be able to help you with something, okay? Even if it's just to give you a bit of a break, a little bit of help, give you some time to kind of get your energy back, get your juices flowing again, or in general, like if you're single, for example, it's calling for you to be able to trust in others at this time, to rely on others, to be able to open up yourself, to letting others help you or give you love and support just as much as you give that to others. All right, you're deserving of it. You deserve a break, and you deserve to feel supported and guided at times too. All right, so don't be afraid to ask for help. You have Angel of Strength as well coming through. So there is strength in vulnerability. This is a card of vulnerability, being, needing to be more open and vulnerable. And the Angel of Strength comes through and says, this is not a sign of weakness. It's actually also a sign of strength. In the Strength card, and even in this one here, we have the Lion and the Maiden. Both of these are equally as strong as each other. The Maiden is around the lion. She helps the lion, teaches the lion compassion, whilst the lion teaches her bravery and courage. People think she's crazy for, being with the lion, right? Like being around the lion. Are you crazy? That lion will kill you, But she's like, no, it won't. It needs help. And therefore, she puts, I don't remember exactly the story, but she does something super bold and brave and, in a sense, very open and vulnerable and nurturing. But anyway, there are two sides to everybody. We all have this nurturing divine feminine side that's super strong, powerful, and bold. We also have this divine masculine, which is the lion, right? It's the action taker. It's all about discipline and control and survival. So we all have one of each. You may have been in your lion mode for a little while now, Aries, of having to be strong like a lion is, but they're saying you can also be as strong as the maiden too in your divine feminine energy. Allow yourself to rest, to allow others to help you in some things. That's just as powerful as well. Anyway, let's carry on. Let's see what else is coming for you. Sorry about that, guys. If I have to edit the video, it's just because my camera keeps disconnecting. But anyway, right, let's see. 4 cards. Wow, one more. Okay, we have 2 more. 2 of these cards are already speaking about the need for balance, which kind of feels like it aligns with there's a time to run ahead and take action and, let the beast out. And there's also times to rest and relax so that you can be strong in those activities later. Balance comes through. And it kind of is a reminder that even when things are balanced, not everyone is going to be happy. Maybe not even yourself. Maybe it takes some adjusting. But things are being brought into balance this week, and it's calling for you to also bring them into balance too. Then you have impartiality, which is another interesting one because you could experience a little bit of conflict around you, or maybe you are the mediator within this as well. Let's see how it resonates for you guys, like the person in the middle who's trying to calm everybody down. Impartiality is, again, just about balance. The story behind this is 2 neighbors have a shared fence, and they're both arguing about what color they're going to paint it. One wants to paint it blue, one wants to paint it red. And they call upon the angel of balance here to make a decision. It's either one or the other. For impartiality, the angel of balance comes in and says, actually, you'll paint your side red, you paint your side blue, and now you'll be able to see life and beauty through the other person's perspective in a different way. And actually, you have perception here. So let's see. Impartiality as well is about not making decisions based on your biased opinion. Something is calling for balance and maybe even justice. It may not be what you want to happen, but it's something that is fair. Maybe taking a break, maybe prioritizing your health. Okay, it could be important for you, and maybe you want to, run ahead and create a business or, do the work you have to do. But the angel of balance is saying, but you need to take a break, and then you'll be running fast towards these goals. Okay, but for now, it's almost like a slow down. But that doesn't have to be the case for everybody. I'm seeing it in that way because that's the way that I'm feeling it, but take it how it resonates in your life. Use your discernment here. Then you have perception and perfection, which is interesting as well. Maybe being a bit of a perfectionist could be causing things to be imbalanced in your life, and they're calling for you to release control in some way. Things don't have to be your definition of perfect in order for it to work. It might be a need to kind of compromise a little bit. And perception is about seeing things differently from a different perspective. Could really change your current situation. The story behind this is she's in this garden and she's a bit bored with it, right? She doesn't like it. She wants something new. So she walks through this door and it leads to a very dark hallway, and she starts to feel things like fear. She's scared now about what's to come. Did I make the right decision? And actually she opens the door at the end of that dark hallway and she's back where she started, but this time she appreciates it a lot more. It looks more beautiful even though nothing has changed. So for some of you, something that maybe you didn't appreciate before, you could be absolutely changing your perception about it and seeing the beauty behind it, or spirit is calling for that. But let's see what else. Let's get you a keyword for the week. Failure and pride. This feels like what you're struggling with, and this is where I'm saying, like, I don't feel like you failed, but I think your idea of how you are supposed to be could be a little bit of a blockage for you guys this week. Interesting. I wonder if you have a different interpretation, please let me know. I'm open to different perceptions. Because there's only one way that I'm seeing it, and it really feels like it's your relationship to success. To having this balance of work hard, play hard. It does feel like it's career and health related, like the struggle to balance who you are in your career and who you are outside of that, like the need to make sure that you are resting and paying attention to your health. But something about that is unsettling for you because maybe you feel like you are failing. Maybe it's your pride that's telling you that, you're not good enough because you are not a robot and working 24/7. Maybe it's a really good time to think about your idea of what's perfect and maybe focus on balancing your perception a little bit here. Right, so failure being a keyword for you, it feels like mainly a fear. I don't really see you as failing in any way. It feels like that's where your pride is coming in. And they do seem to go hand in hand, which is why I believe they came out together. So this says, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Even if you failed in some way or feel like a failure in any way, there is something that we can learn about it. I personally don't think you failed. I think it's a feeling that you're struggling with at this time or worried about, maybe even as well. Then you have pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. I think there might be a need to love yourself differently. It's reminding me of the kind of people, but you might be able to relate to, I'm not sure, where it's like, if I'm not working, even when you sit down for a little bit, you feel like a failure. You feel like you're not, doing the things you should be doing. And because of that, you feel like you're not working hard enough. If you're resting or sleeping the amount of time you need to sleep, or if you're ill, you still feel like you need to catch up with emails. Like, it's almost like you're not allowing yourself to rest. And I don't think it's because you just have work to do and bills to pay. I feel like there is some sort of conditioning going on within you that feels like you're a failure and you're not good enough if you are resting. And where did you get that from? Did you have very strict parents who put this immense amount of pressure on you to, have success or whatever it is? I wonder what it is. Or the definition of strength. Maybe you had a lot of masculine energy around you, and that doesn't just mean about gender, by the way. Even, mothers can have a masculine energy because of how they, it's generational. It kind of feels like that. What is the belief that they gave you about what it means to be strong? Focus on your mental health. I think is important this week as well. And seek therapy if you need to. There's no weakness there. Again, vulnerability is so strong. Being open, being vulnerable, wanting to understand that part of you is also just as strong. But anyway, very interesting read for you guys, Aries, already. Let's get you in an animal spirit for the week. Whale spirit, trust a great mystery. And snake spirit, time to heal. I feel like there seems to be a little bit of a difficult relationship to your feelings. And I feel like that's what they're wanting you to dive deep into. Trust a great mystery. Something is mysterious to you. Something is unknown to you. Snake spirit as well, time to heal. Shedding those layers. The importance of shedding that skin. Definitely representing some kind of change. And again, maybe healing, again, a deep-rooted trauma. Right, let's dive into the rest of your reading. My lovely Aries. I'm seeing a snail. Maybe that's representing going slow. Right, so let's get 3 cards to represent the overall energy for the week for Aries. 3 cards. 8 of Cups, walking away from things that don't serve you anymore. 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords is making that decision, and cutting something out most likely. I always see this as, okay, a very big decision, it's either this or that. That's how I see it. They're wearing a blindfold because, again, it's about not using their bias about what they see. It's about basing the decision on your intuition, which is great because, again, impartiality is coming through here. Some of you may already know what action you need to make. It's just about actually trusting. Okay. And as we said, 8 of Cups, walking away from things that don't serve you so that you can actually walk towards your own fulfillment. After you have these kind of difficult cards, definitely about making a change, making a decision to maybe walk away from something, some way of feeling, whatever it is to you, you then have this very beautiful energy. 3 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, and a 10 of Cups. So it feels like this week you're making difficult decisions for a really amazing future. So whatever this is that you're doing is big. 3 of Pentacles is calling for you to maybe collaborate with others, to work with others, to allow yourself to get advice and get help from others as well. People will be important. Just like we have a leg up, being able to depend on others is also important, whether it's friendships, colleagues, just really good people around you, family, whatever it is to you, people who you can trust. Getting their help, getting their advice here, or collaborating with them to start a new project, or maybe it's about, the home life if you're in a marriage. It's about really working on that foundation. Okay, you could be starting a new project, a new career, a new business, whatever it is, whatever you are beginning, because the 3 of Pentacles always reminds me of like a plan, like the beginning stages of something. It's leading towards the 6 of Wands, which is success. You are going to really look back at this moment and feel like, you're happy that you made the decisions that you did, because he's coming out from the war successfully. He's won the war. So again, that's a really good sign that whatever you've been dealing with or battling with, you will have success over this, okay? Getting a lot of attention, recognition, maybe promotions of some kind, maybe again, a project really launches in an amazing way. Definitely getting a lot of recognition is coming through with the 3 of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands. Then you have the 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment. So whatever you're walking away from because it was not serving you emotionally, a way of being, whatever, you are going to have that beautiful happy ending at the end of it. Okay, this is happily ever after. The rainbows are here, which represents, the sun is finally shining after a storm, after some rain. So that's really great. And again, a lot of this is actually to do with the community. This is about collaboration. We have people here giving advice and feedback. We have people here supporting you up on this horse. And we have family or friends or, family here supporting you with this happiness here as well. So all of that, this is you alone. This is you around others. The right people, of course. But anyway, right, let's see. Let's see how Aries will be feeling this week. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. We have good cards here. So you have the Magician. Amazing. How will you be feeling? Well, like you can bring anything to life. The Magician is all about being able to manifest, being a pure channel for bringing things to life from the universe. Somebody who absolutely knows that they can do whatever they want in this life. They can manifest anything. There's an infinity sign above his head because, again, he believes that nothing is impossible. Okay? Whatever he wants is infinite. He has all the tools already as well. So this is so interesting because they kind of look like the same cloak. So when you walk away from maybe things that you were building, something just wasn't serving you, towards kind of starting from scratch again, but now you have all the tools. You have a variety or diversity as well. And then you have the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. So whatever decision you're making here is definitely going to lead towards some personal fulfillment. But then you have the Four of Pentacles, a fear of opening up, a fear of letting go. It is a little bit of a controlling card as well, as in it's good in the sense of budgeting. Holding on to some things is actually good rather than just letting it all go anywhere and ending up with nothing. Sometimes the Four of Pentacles is like something stunting your growth. He thinks he has to be in control of everything. He needs to hold on to everything that he gains here. Pentacles, money in his case. But it means that it's limited now because he cannot hold on to any more. Therefore, his wealth is stuck here. He cannot grow unless he lets it go and trusts that everything's going to be okay. So there might be a little bit of a need to let go, relax, a bit, not hold your worth to your success, your finances either, or material things. I do see that maybe at the moment, maybe finances might not be the greatest with the Four of Pentacles, but I do see that it can actually grow. It just takes some time. Seven of Pentacles is here. May take some time to grow, but again, let go, give it to the universe, keep doing what it is that you're doing, but allow yourself to rest, of course. I think everything's going to be fine. Right. There's telling, you got to give a little to take a little. So if you want more than what you've got, you're going to have to kind of maybe invest it in something, your time, your energy, whatever it is that you're wanting more of. You have to give a little to take a little. All right, anyway, let's get some advice cards. Let's get 3 advice cards for Aries. The Chariot, chasing your dreams and your goals. Love that. So this is about walking away from what you know doesn't serve you, no matter how big or small. The Magician is kind of, again, the number one, starting from scratch again. It's like, okay, going back to the drawing board, what do you want out of life and how are you going to, not how are you going to get it, it's how are you aligning yourself to it today. And then you have the Chariot here, which is determination and discipline and going for it. It's a moving card, so maybe some travel is involved, or again, just coming out of your comfort zone here and trying something different could be important for you. Advice. The Star. I was literally about to mention how the Chariot is about chasing the star, chasing your dreams and your goals. And this is also about healing and vulnerability. And also it's the Star, right? Wish fulfillment. So you have 2 wish fulfillments under, next to each other in the same line here. All right, let's get one more as advice for Aries. By the way, the Chariot requires balance. And as I'm saying that, you've got another scale here. Balance. And the 6 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles is great. Finances or stability, okay, your resources, your energy, whatever it is, your time, you're going to have more of it and also more of it to give. That's kind of similar to you got to give a little to take a little. This person is giving back to the community, giving back to people who have less than him. So not so that he can grow, but it's also because it's just a part of life, right? When you give, you also can take too. So it's if you're giving, then someone might also give to you, which then means that you're a taker as well. So it's kind of like what you give to others, you do receive tenfold. And that's what's coming through here. But this is a really good reminder that you're going to be able to have enough to give to others, which maybe you don't feel like you can at the moment. Maybe you're worried about finances. I'm seeing a little bit of philanthropy, or I'm seeing, giving back to community or the environment or animals here, because you have Aquarius quite strong in the star card. It's 11th house as well. So it does feel like humanitarianism or, that kind of stuff, especially with this too. And also it kind of makes sense. You've got to give back to yourself first before you can give back to others. So kind of similar to the beginning that we said too. So time to heal, trust in the great mystery. We may not know what's along the path ahead when we're trying to reach the goal, but this is why it requires that balance. Understanding that failures are just an opportunity to learn. And when we can recognize that balance, the good and the bad in something, we're prepared, regardless of what comes up our way. That's what I have for you. You have 2 wish fulfillments. I wonder what that will be. It does feel like it's after you make a decision or bring something into balance into your life, but it just feels like a lot of success, a lot of happiness, and a lot of like positive feelings coming back again once you realize or recognize or bring something into balance first. But anyway, I love you guys. Wish you all the best. Thank you for being here with me, and I will see you guys next time. All right.